Hi, yo, what's good, y'all? We back at the park right now, so I'm gonna just go around doing interviews and shit about like questions I have that I just need answers on, and I also like to get every person's perspective on it because it's really different. So we just gonna be out here and yeah, just be asking questions. You know the vibe. Just get to it.
Let's go!
Yo, what's good? I'm here, Central Park. I'm with
Simi
Simi.
and Kieran.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
I can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, like, first question is, in this life, do you think we only have one purpose or do we have many, and why?
Definitely many
Like,
purposes.
so-
Definitely many purposes. Just because we fulfill so many different roles in life, right? Like you can be focused on your career, you could be an athlete, you could be a mother, you could be a sister. You fill so many different roles. So in each of those roles, there are different things that you have to do, right? So that determines your purpose. There are different motivations you have. So definitely multiple purposes.
Yeah, because some people, they just say that, oh, I only have one purpose in my life, is to do this and just that. And I'm like, no.
There's no way, because even still, when did you find that purpose, right? Like something else could have happened in that moment that would have given you a different purpose.
Okay, so I appreciate it. So the next question is, what advice do you have for someone who has lost their self and is trying to create a better version of their self?
I would definitely say slow down, especially in a city like New York. I feel like people are constantly moving and they're not always thinking before they make moves, right? So like really slow down and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I in this specific place? Why am I with these specific people? And I think that will help you sort of investigate like your natural inclinations and recalibrate to whatever, you feel like you should be focusing on.
Yeah, because if you're not in the right, if you're not with the right type of people or the right environment, that you're saying that affects you.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you.
I know that personally.
Alright, so the last one is, do you think coincidence just happened for no reason or were they meant to happen?
I feel like that's a question of coincidence versus fate, right? Like luck versus fate. Both.
So both?
Life is too complicated to say it's one or the other, right? It's like nature versus nurture.
Okay.
Luck versus fate. It all plays a part in our lives.
So you think it plays both? It happens for no reason and then it does happen for a reason?
I would say if 100 things happen to you in a day, 50 of them happen for no reason and 50 of them happen for a reason.
But it's like everything. But it's like everything is connected though. So it's like, how would those 50 have not happened because of something you did in the past?
But
in the present?
are we saying there's an action and a reaction, or are we saying there's a reason why it happened, right? Those are two different things.
There's no reason why it happened because it's a coincidence. But then I'm asking you if you think there is a reason for that coincidence. Because some people think there's no reason, and because it's so unexpected, so it's a funny feeling. Like, oh, we were just talking about that show, and we just seen a cast pass by. Like, so that's why.
I don't know. I guess I have to think about it.
Okay, thank you. All right, now it's you. So the first one is, remember, in this life, do you think that we only have one purpose, or do we have many, and why?
Okay. I mean, I think that most people have many purposes. I think there's definitely people that live their lives towards one purpose. So, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on the person. Like, I think you can live your life such that it revolves around one thing. I don't think that's the right way to live your life. That's not the way that I live my life.
It's just too entitled to one thing, and it's just like...
Yeah.
It makes you too bland, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Because then you don't have many flavors or like different experiences.
Right.
Just
Right. And I don't know, I think for me, like, I think people change so often, so it's kind of, I mean, I guess like focusing on a purpose at any given time can like help give your life direction, but ultimately I think it would be really difficult to live the entirety of your life around one purpose.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
So y'all hear that, people, right? Y'all hear that? If y'all stressed about one certain thing, try something else. That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all hearing it from the best right here. Alright, so the second question is, what advice do you have for someone who has lost their self and is trying to create a better version of their self? Because I have like so many, I've seen many people who are like in that lost position and they are just struggling, and I try to help them out with the best that I can. So I just want to hear what you would do.
So lost themselves and trying to create a better version. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if you're a person who's lost, I don't think that's a really great starting point to like try to create a better version of yourself. Like I think if you're lost, you have to like find yourself again and like establish a sense of self before you can like come to terms with like the things that you want to work on.
But hold on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but think about it. While you're finding yourself, you're also creating
I guess
yourself.
that's true. I guess that's true. So what would my advice be to someone who's trying to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
The first part was good. Like,
Yeah.
you said what you meant.
I think you just have to be like really honest with yourself. I think a lot of the times when people are lost, it's because they think. I think a lot of the times people have trouble being honest with themselves and like with the people in their lives about like what they want or how they feel or those types of things. I think it's really easy to like trick yourself into thinking something that's not actually the case. Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they rather live in the joy of illusion
Yeah.
than reality.
Yeah,
So that's
definitely.
what you took.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good question. So then the last one is, do you think coincidence just happen, or happen for no reason, or they were meant to happen?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you see that cute guy you were talking about him last time. He comes on the train
my
out of nowhere,
goodness.
you're like, oh my god, I was just thinking about that guy.
I don't know. I think I'm like a little bit more cynical when it comes to this question, I guess. I think that a lot of things that happen to you are coincidences. I think like most of the experiences we have, like day to day, are coincidences. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. Obviously, like everyone has a will and like,
Yeah.
you know, tries to create their own direction and stuff. But I would say like all the little coincidences that happen make up a lot of like the material of your life. Yeah.
Material, what you mean by that? Like how you stand as a person, like your job, how your integrity.
I guess I just mean it makes up a lot of the like of all the experiences that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too. On to the next.
My name's Jake. I don't think you have to be confined to one purpose. You know, for example, you know, people can have the purpose of saving the environment and also like helping their family. So yeah, I don't think you have to be confined to just one purpose.
So the second one is, what advice do you have for someone who has lost their self and is trying to create a better version of themselves?
My advice would be to chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. It's a Buddhist philosophy called Nichiren Buddhism. So yeah, that's what helps me like to become a stronger and more spiritual person.
So like, what entities are in that like field?
Like as in like what philosophical advice would be a part of that? Yeah, okay, so I get what you're saying. To if they feel like they want to refine themselves. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, just within that, like I said, the main thing would just be to pray Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Like I pray personally to an altar, something called a Gohonzon, which is a scroll. But I guess to answer your question, like in more, probably you're saying like you just spoke in English, right?
Like I was wondering, like what kind of practices besides praying?
Oh, what else? I got you. Yeah, I would just say then like simple things like, you know, anything simple and healthy, like getting good sleep, exercise, sunlight, you know, being around good friends, like anybody bringing you positive energy. I think all those things will just compound themselves, and you know, that obviously not just that is going to help you, but I think just little positive things are going to just set you in the right direction, just give you good forward momentum. Yeah.
So the last question is, do you think coincidences just happen for no reason, or they were meant to happen?
Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, I think they were meant to happen. I think your spirits were probably connected.
Yeah, because we're all connected, right?
Yeah, like even me meeting you, the universe might have connected us in some way. Yeah.
And then it's like sometimes people, they think it happens for no reason, and then they misview the point of like the message that was hitting. Because sometimes it has like hidden messages and then we don't see them. So I think that's the thing.
Yeah, I agree. I'm always looking for signs from the universe personally. I see a message in everything. So, but yeah, I know what you mean. Some people, they think everything is just chance. So, yeah. Yep, we out here.
Alright guys, so that previous guy, it was funny because we were talking about coincidences, right? So he was like packing up and about to leave, and I was gonna go interview him, but I didn't want to bother him because he looked like he had to go. And so as soon as he passed by me, he turned around and he was like, "Excuse me, you know where the nearest train is at?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, you just go out, it's the A, it's the C and the E." And then it's crazy because I was thinking about it, and then it happened. And then he was also thinking about what train is near, how he's gonna look for it. And then for me to just be placed right there, like out of nowhere, like, come on now, we're all connected. It had to happen for a reason. I'm here with
Camila.
and who?
Lakia.
Okay, y'all gonna have to own it.
Okay.
So the first question is, in this life, do we only have one purpose, or do we have many, and why?
Oh, damn, that's deep.
We totally don't only have one purpose.
I mean, I feel like it also varies for certain people, because if you grow up in a certain setting where you're used to like one thing, that thing becomes your purpose, like with athletes.
Yeah, but like
That's true.
that's the thing. That's when like you decide that's what you want to do. But until then, like you could follow any path that you want.
Yeah, because remember, we have power to do anything.
Literally free will.
But,
So there are so many purposes that you could fulfill, but the one that you choose will just be your path.
that's true. I'll give that to you.
Okay. So the next one is, what advice do you have for someone who has lost their self and is trying to create a better version of themselves?
Just surround yourself with positive people and think positively, because like after a while, like, yeah, thing happens, it's part of life, but like if you think negatively, you're gonna get negative outcomes. You have to think positively and deal with what you do, and then things will get better eventually.
Okay, that was something. That was your answer.
I think. I forgot the question. I think.
Oh, you want me to repeat it?
I think that you're exactly wherever you need to be. If you're in the moment and you're there, then you're exactly where you need to be. There's no such thing as being lost. You're exactly where you need to be.
So what you're saying is that it was meant to be, like you have to hit rock bottom to then surpass it, and then that makes you like better or stronger.
If that's
I mean,
your path,
everything happens for a reason.
literally.
So it's just like,
Funny that you say that, because that's gonna be one of the next questions. But
yeah.
continue.
So like everything happens for a reason. So I feel like everything is like a life lesson kind of moment. So like even like if you hit rock bottom, it's gonna teach you things that your highest moments won't teach you.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have more to say, or I could go on to the next?
You
We can go on to
Alright, so the next one is, do you think coincidences just happen for no reason, or they were meant to happen?
Recently I think they were meant to happen, because like one of my friends, okay, this is like totally pop it's totally like pop culture, but Mac Miller was born on January 19th, and my friend was born on January 19th, and Ariana Grande was born on June 26th, and I was born on June 26th.
Oh no, that's
And
crazy.
yeah, and then on top of that, we also like went to like the same vacation spot the same year in the same city. Yeah, and
Wait, before y'all met them?
before we met, and getting into the same like program and living in the same building.
It went that deep? What?
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, hold up. Hold up. That's a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, if it was meant to happen, That's all that matters.
That's a lifetime friend, bro.
Everything in person. Wow.
Yeah, so Nazia, go.
No, totally. What she said.
You 100% agree.
What was the question?
Do you think like coincidence just happened?
No.
For no reason,
Yeah, I
or
agree
they
with her.
happen?
It was meant to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coincidences are purposeful in a
Do
way.
you have like a good example of like with one that happened to you?
No. No, I don't think so.
No?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
There's time.
Oh, some good responses. On to the next people. Yeah. Hello, I'm here with
Charanjit.
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 Here you go. You hold it. Okay. So first question is, in this life, do you think we have one purpose or many? And why?
There's definitely not one purpose.
So a lot.
And in fact, I believe in what's called existentialism, which basically means that we are not here for any purpose.
Oh wow. So that's like,
That means we just exist. It's a philosophy called existentialism.
so we just here to eat and sleep and just
No,
experience
we
it?
can have thoughts, all right? That's what human beings are good at. We have incredible thinking.
Yeah.
So we need to think and advance whatever we can get from nature to advance humanity as well as other plants and animals and well-being of everybody.
Okay. That's interesting. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is not my theory. Existentialism has been around. Have you heard of the French philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre
I never have.
Yeah.
I have to look him up.
and
He
Russian
talks about
philosopher Dostoevsky? All right, that was a,
it. Yeah, hear that, guys? How was it name?
existentialism.
Existentialism. Yeah, I gotta look into that because I never knew about that. That sounds
Yeah.
interesting, though. Okay, so the second question is, what advice do you have for someone who is lost themselves and they're trying to create a better version of themselves?
Yeah, I think the best thing is that you should make sure that you make use of your intelligence,
Right.
which is a gift for humans.
Yeah.
All right.
because knowledge is power,
Yes.
and then
So
if you apply
exactly. So you have to attain more knowledge, all right, through whatever means, either talking to people or reading books.
it, right.
All right. Nowadays, of course, you can do things on internet, but internet is kind of take you all over the place.
That's true.
But it's good to attain knowledge.
Because on the internet, there's some truth and there's some false things.
Absolutely.
even-
Although Wikipedia is good.
I mean, you think so? Because I don't know. Sometimes people change it and it's like.
No, it's not easy to change Wikipedia now. You know,
You
it's
think Wikipedia is good?
yeah.
Okay. So the third question is, do you think coincidences just happen for no reason or they were meant to happen?
Okay, so I think coincidences are again more of a random thing.
Random? Wow.
Yeah. On the other hand, I think the world is deterministic. You know what that would mean?
That means like everything is connected. It leads to something.
Yes, but it is so randomized because there are so many factors.
Yeah.
All right.
but we all connected.
Yeah, we are connected, but there are so many factors.
That's
All right,
true.
and then it's very hard to figure out whether it was something because of something you did or because of something else.
Also like a ripple effect.
Yeah, it's very complicated to fathom it. So more or less it's random, all right?
Okay.
But within your own sphere of people, it may not be a coincidence, all right? Because then the number of factors is reduced, all right? If you're involved everything, for example, if you're driving on the highway and you have an accident, now it's possible the accident happened because you were messed up.
Yep.
All right, all right, because you were thinking, you were lost in your thoughts. All right, and that's, for example, it happened to me recently. Right, I was,
You okay?
yeah, I was fine, but you know, it was like it's just a bumper hit.
You know, next
Yeah.
time not to do
Yeah,
that.
but you know, if somebody hits you, I don't think that's because of it was meant to happen. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
random thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
So coincidence for you is like 50-50. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's meant to, sometimes
right,
it's really random.
exactly.
Okay. So thank you. Have a nice day.
All
So it's
right.
getting pretty late out right now, guys. I might do a few more interviews, but that last interview was nice because I like after asking him all about those questions, he was like that I'm asking the right questions. So that just like, I felt that in my heart, in my head too, in my mind, because I was like, yeah, I think I am, because you know, we always learning about new stuff and things like that. Right now I'm stuttering because there's a freaking raccoon, bro. Oh my god, bro. When I tell you this shit scared me for a minute. Jesus, look at how massive that is. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna get out because I do not want to bother these vicious guys. But yeah, like I said, like I'm asking the questions because I'm also curious of like everybody's perspective, and also I just appreciate everything, all the knowledge that's coming in, and like how it honestly changed my mind a little bit, because he was talking about some new there was a few people today that talked about some Buddhism and some other religion and stuff. But yeah, it was cool, and I hope y'all learn from this too and get like an eye-opener on things, because most of the stuff is not even spoken about, and like family reunions or anything like that, until you bring it up. So if you want answers, you know, whenever you with friends or family, don't be scared to talk out. Don't be scared to, you know, ask questions, because sometimes there are answers in front of us. We just need to initiate them. They're waiting to be found, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm gonna probably go for more interviews in the meantime. I'm here with
Tristan.
Tristan.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna hold it?
Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Listen to it. So the first question is, in life, do we have one purpose, or is like many purposes?
Oh man.
And why?
Well, I guess it differs from person to person. I guess some people are here for one main thing that they need to do in their lives, I guess. And other people are here for a bunch of reasons. I don't know. I think it does differ. Yeah.
And for you, it's like you don't have to answer it, but it's like, do you have like many purposes, or just one?
I think so, because I find myself to be present in a lot of different situations that all require my attention. So, yeah, and that's not, like I said, not the same for everyone, but
Right.
I find myself, as a lot of people do, spread thin at times.
Okay.
So definitely.
The second question is, what's your best advice for someone who's lost themselves and trying to create a better version of themselves?
Oh man, loaded question. That is a tough one. I mean, everyone kind of has like their own journey, I guess, but I mean, I've been there myself. It's hard to really find yourself when you really don't know where you're, but I guess finding your niche is just about continuing to look for it. You know, like just keep trying, keep doing different things, you know. If you give up in life, I guess, then I guess you have fulfilled your purpose at that point. If you want, if that's what you want your purpose to be. But
That's true.
if not, keep plugging at it, you know, trying different things.
So yeah, I heard it from him, guys. Keep going, do not give up. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Finding your niche. Alright, so last question is, coincidences happen for no reason, or they happen for a reason?
Oh man, well, it's kind of similar to my first answer, but I think it's a little of both also. You know, some things do happen because they're supposed to happen, because the universe is constantly trying to keep itself in balance. So when there's a fault or when there's a rift.
Yin-yang?
Yeah, so when there's a rift in the energy somewhere, the universe tends to want to realign it. So some things do happen for a reason, but then there also is such a thing as freak accidents. You know, sometimes shit just happens that you can never expect, because the future by its nature can be changed based on what you do. So
then you're basically saying it's 50-50 then.
yeah, it's 50-50. Life is sporadic. It's just you can't really.
So yeah,
Judge it.
listening to that too, man. That's some good advice. You said that the universe aligns itself. I haven't heard that from nobody else.
Oh really?
That was
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, the universe is merciless and it's just random. It is. Yeah.
Alright, man. I appreciate you.
No
So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. I'm walking my ass home. Share, like, subscribe if y'all liked it. Definitely gonna make a part 2. Right now it's like I'm tired. I've been walking everywhere. I just want to get to the crib. But I'm definitely making a part 2. So keep your eyes out for that, and just share this with anybody. And like, I hope y'all learned from this, because there was some actual like good stuff that I learned from the philosophies people was talking about and their examples. It was pretty dope. So I'll catch you on the next one.